As you wake up, your mind starts to attack you. You have all these thoughts. You start feeling anxious. You start feeling worried. You start feeling stressed. And it hasn't even been an hour since you've been up yet. Every morning it seems to be like this. Your thoughts might be about yesterday. Your thoughts might be about something you have to get done later on in the day. Or you just might have a lot of worry that because you're just dwelling on the outcome of situations that are going on right now. They have no idea how they're going to end, but they won't end in today. And we live our lives like this every day. And while we live like this, inside we're so troubled. We hurt. There's so much pain. From the bad experiences, from the trauma in our past. And what do we do with this? What do we do with this pain that we have hidden inside? What do we do with these bad experiences and bad memories we have that we lived and we can't shake off? We just try to run from it, or we try to hide it, or we try to ignore it. Because no one has told us how to get rid of these things inside of our inner world. So as we live in each day fighting the pressures of life and the troubles of life, we have a chaotic inner world. And we have a chaotic outer world. But the only thing we know how to do is try to look forward to something. And what we know how to feel is we want to feel happiness. So as we look forward to something, we get that feeling of happiness. No matter if you're looking forward to getting off of work, or something coming up this weekend, or drinking a beer. We always look forward to these moments of things that will temporarily satisfy us to get us through the troubles of life. And as we continue this life, this is our goal. This is what we pursue. These things, these moments that always end, so we always have to find a new way of feeling happy as the trouble always comes. So after years of living this way, we don't feel alive. We're just simply existing. We feel lost because we don't have a purpose and we don't have a meaning. We're kind of living this life on autopilot, dodging the troubles that gets thrown our way, and clinging on to the moments that we find happiness and joy in. Happiness is different than joy, but I won't get into that. We look for joy, but we never find it. We always try to find happiness. So in this life, we are kind of like one of those highway walkers. We have no destination, but we're just walking. But as we walk, we have all this luggage and baggage we're carrying. Our insecurities, our pain, our hurt, that bad relationship, that bad decision I made that I still kick myself in the butt. That person, my best friend, did me wrong 10 years ago. All these pains we hold on to, and we're pulling, and we're walking, and we're pulling, and walking, and we're exhausted. We look up, we have nowhere to go because we have no destination. So we just continue to move. No one tells us where to put this baggage at. No one tells us how we could become free and release all this hurt and pain and this brokenness that we experienced. No one tells us. We just hold on to it. Jesus. Jesus died on the cross to free us. All that pain Jesus endured. That's the pain he took for us. All our hurt, all our insecurities, the things we carry. He died for me and for you so we could be set free. Once you give him these things, you will feel that weight that's been sitting on you for years lifted off of you. You could breathe again. You ask, how do I know Jesus? How do I come close to him? I'm thinking about going to church. I guess I'll go to church maybe one time. Here's the thing. When we want to learn who Jesus is, when we want to grow with Jesus, we have to spend time with him, just like any other relationship that we're used to. We have to sit with Jesus, and we have to have quality time with him. We can't depend on going to church to grow us spiritually. Church is 1 hour a week, 7 days. For all the brokenness we have inside and all the pain we carry, you think that 1 hour is going to build a strong relationship? If you were having a relationship, a new one here in this world, in order to grow it, you would talk all the time. You would text them all the time. Say good morning, say good night. How's your day been? You talk to them throughout the day. Go on dates. And this is what you have to do to learn who Jesus is. I'm not saying don't go to church. Go to church. But church isn't enough, especially when we're trying, when we're broken and when we're hurt in so much pain and so much darkness. So in each day, pray. Open up. And each day, buy a Bible. There's so many different Bibles. Get one that you understand, that one you can relate to. And read it. If it's for 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Play some worship music, a song. We need this daily. If you truly want to change in your inner world, if you're tired of suffering, if you're tired of fighting these worldly problems, and if you're tired of fighting inside, go to the Lord and believe. Because he will take everything, all your troubles, all your pain, all your brokenness, all your guilt, all your shame. Everything that you feel inside. He wants to take all that from you. And once you start walking with him, he will teach you. He will teach you. He will retrain your mind. He will teach you how to think. He'll change your thought your process. He will teach you how to love and not blame others. He will teach you how to make better decisions in this world so that there is no consequences. He will teach you how to He'll teach you how to be alive. Oh. And during this process, I mean, it never ends. For as long as we live here on earth, we'll continue to grow with Him, continue to grow. And during this time, you will find out who you truly are. Because as we lived before, we were worldly people. We chased this world, and we live for this world. So we're trying to live life and fit into the world's standards, and trying to fit the image that the world gave us. Which is full of judgments, full of so much negativity. But once you walk with the Lord, you're now a child of God. We're all children of God. But when we walk with the world, we're lost. So when we go to Him, stop running away. He will tell us who we are. And then once we know who we are, He'll give us our gifts. And then now we're striving and living for the kingdom. Because we all have a calling, we all have a purpose on this earth, we all have a mission to do on this earth, but we don't know what it is, and we lose it while we're living for this world. Because our minds are full of just garbage from how this world taught us. So as we live for the kingdom, now we're living for the things we're supposed to be doing and fulfilling our mission on here on earth. That brings purpose. That brings our calling. That brings meaning. So, any of you who are just so hurt and broken and tired in life, pray. Just don't pray for things when you need it. Pray every day. Pray being thankful. Grab a Bible. As long as we live on this earth, no one tells us how to heal ourselves or what to do with their pain. I'm telling you, it's Jesus. Because I lived for this world for 36 years. Lived that way for years. And Jesus took away all my pain. He gave me purpose and meaning. You guys have a nice day. Have a blessed day.